clutch here, and he's actually able to clutch it out, and he will be able to get the defuse as well. Poo one tap coming up huge.
Definitely MiTH. They have to rely on all these fantastic players to be able to win this round, because AAA, they have been just so solid. Even though there was a 2 versus 4 retake coming from the side of MiTH, Poo one tap comes up big, and they managed themselves to get themselves on the board, and that will stave the bleeding quite a bit for the side of MiTH. That will enable them to at least be able to compete closely in the following few rounds.
Tap, and it looks like the super sub is going to be here to really dominate the competition. But of course, it wasn't a full buy coming out from Attack All Round. Now they will be able to afford that purchase, but we're already going to see that Blade Storm going to be popped here, and that could be influencing things a little bit here as PTC just doesn't have any primary weapon, probably going to be saving up for a future operator purchase.
Yeah, but we have seen how lethal PTC can be even with just the Blade Storm. He has just been huge throughout this entire tournament. One of the best Jets, I would say, throughout this tournament, as they do get some information towards mid. Spotted it with the Cybercam as PTC, like we said. Oh, but New Gen with the Judge able to get a kill and stop PTC in his tracks. That's all the damage that PTC will be doing, and it's going to be down to 3 versus 4 somehow once again, as AAA is able to get that man advantage, but they have yet to commit to any single site.
Yeah, I mean, they did manage to take down D-Love family. He was actually going to take that aggressive peek on A-Short, but it wasn't going to be that successful. Now, with that additional presence, it's actually forcing Boom Barappa to get a little bit closer to so that he can get intel. They are a little bit worried, and you can see the other two players going to be rotating around to A, but the mind games coming out here from Attack All Round is they're going to be repositioning ever so slightly after the trade on B.
Yep, Attack All Round somehow always seems to play like they have observer vision. They seem to be able to make the call to push into the exact correct sites every single time, and right now they are marching in towards B, calling it their own, and the spike will go down. The rotations are just starting to go on. MiTH just found out what they are missing here, and that is the ace side.
Well, I think it can't be too bad of a thing here for MiTH.Attitude, given the fact that they only have the 3 players, and they'd rather stack up on one side and actually go for a 3v4 retake rather than split it up and then lose one player and then they have to save. It's not really going to be that beneficial, but this time they will have a fighting chance, and if we saw anything else come out from the previous round, a 2v4. On some of the players.
Yeah, PTC is still now opting to go for a Vandal, but MiTH, they do have one of their own. In terms of ultimates, we do have the Nero Theft as well as the Hunter's Fury, both ready to go. Either of these skills will be able to tip the scales in the team's favor. Mushroom once again with the Bucky holding on towards B main. This is lethal, a lethal range for the Bucky, but you can be easily overran. This is a very close corner that you are pretty much one and done.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, you know, we've seen some nice plays. I think from New Gen in the previous series where he was able to get in the faces, but he's only got a Marshall here, and now it looks like the whole of Attack All Round, they're all going to be pushing in on site. Poo one tap, he's going to go down first, but now Mushroom going to be following suit. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath as there's not really going to be anything now they can do to stop this, and that broken by now going to be quite expensive here for MiTH. As really, this is not going to be a winnable situation from the looks of things.
Yeah, Mushroom, he had the angle, he had the range, but somehow he just turned around at the wrong timing, and they just been able to overrun him inside the site. So AAA will get themselves 4 on the board. MiTH still trying to claw themselves back. We do have WannaFly trying to maybe get some frags. He does get T-Look D. And that just leaves the Omen left alive. Boombarappa trying to hold on to his Vandal, but WannaFly is hot on his heels.
Oh, and he is hunting right now, but not sure if he's going to be able to find out. Conradman looks, Boombarappa, excuse me, but looks like he's going to be able to get the jump on him. Only a little bit of damage being done here to the Omen, but again, this is still not going to influence things too much in the grand scheme of it, but now there's going to be a chance here for a little bit of a buy, and we're seeing Mushroom going to be busting out the Odin once more.
Yeah, B side is definitely one of the places where you can utilize the Odin to its fullest extent, especially if you have a Sova, and he of course being the Sova, you can just use the recon bolt to get some information and then just spam through the walls, the paper thin walls somehow. They look like brick, but the penetration coming from the Odin is way too high. Let's see if he is able to make that work. Sending out the Aldrum for now. Meanwhile, the side of AAA, they are still holding off across corners of the map, hoping to get some information before they make their next move.
No, the Owl Drone being used straight away, not going to offer that much intel, unfortunately, except that there is a player all the way in that B lobby. He was trying to get a little bit of intel. At the very least, he might be able to get the wall bang going there, as yeah, he will definitely have the advantage. Not a lot of guns can shoot through that wall. It's only going to be those with high penetration, but now look at this stack. It's starting to build up, and if they time the recon arrow perfectly here, Mushroom, he's going to be in quite a bit of fortune, I do believe.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the best pushes that will favor Mushroom. He's fallen all the way back towards B side, but here comes the dark covers. That's going to give away that they are going for a B execute. Can Mushroom hold on his own? He has an Odin Hunter's Fury trying to clear out the angles. He hasn't been able to land on any of them soon, but D able to get a kill on this. WannaFly pull one tap as well. Gets a kill, and that's going to be Mushroom killing off PTC with the Odin. The Odin is doing it. Gets the kill on towards Genie as well, and finally it seems like MiTH will be able to get a very clean round.
Oh, the Odin plays here, and it looks like the crossfire is really working wonders. As he takes the last player left, he's got an aftershock. He gets nowhere to go. Boombarappa is going to catch him, as he is not even able to swing out more than just a few centimeters before he's going to get taken down. And what a clean round coming out here from MiTH. They're going to be able to get an economy going, and not only that, they're going to have 4 ultimates on the board.
Yeah, Twitch chat will, as well as all the GOAT players watching this game, will be able to justify their Odin buy every single time on B after watching Mushroom just be absolutely huge and hold off that side on his own. Pretty much he was up against 4 before the rotations came in, but having the kill on towards PTC did set it up. MiTH able to get the second round on the board. Let's see if they are able to get a little bit more.
And look at this, New Gen pushing out all the way. Tailwind going to be expanded to try and catch them off guard. Sometimes this is exactly what you need to do on the defense. Oh no, look at this. The Hunter's Fury from Mushroom is coming out. He's only able to hit the Omen one time, and that's a little bit unfortunate. Not able to finish off Congrad, but he's going to still have some left in the tank here to try and do something. Currently, the split push is just trying to stretch them a little bit while they try and infer where the defense is going to be weakest.
Yeah, AAA still sticking to their textbook strats here, while while MiTH, you know, trying to have a gauge of where the opponent is. The Cybercam is deployed towards mid, as well as the dark cover by Boombarappa holding on towards a main. But little does he know there are 5 members, 5 crosshairs that will be trained across him once this dark cover fades off. But luckily he decides to back off and will just redeploy it again. Now AAA slightly running out of time. Boombarappa will be the last man standing against this. Can he hold on?
Oh my goodness, he is right next to them. He's gonna be walking right in the middle of 3 different guns there. PTC is gonna be able to catch him, and if only he had known. But yeah, I think look at this. There's so much vision being obstructed here. If they're gonna be able to get the plant down, currently all gonna be locking it as Congrad hiding out behind Generator. Only this presence around here on Heaven. This is gonna be a little bit narrow for the defense.
Yeah, PTC playing very cleverly. He knows that the enemy has an Odin. He's not even gonna try playing under Heaven, as they're gonna start and push in. Oh, the Odin strikes again, getting a kill on towards Congrad, but the time is running out. Mushroom, can he come up big once again? There is a couple of Cloudbursts trying to stall out time. The Odin gets the second kill. Can he get a third? Yes, he can. The Odin is making it work, but from the shadows, from hell, PTC PTC able to get a kill on Tourist Mushroom. The time is almost running out, and Acetix able to stop the defuse, and AAA gets round number 5 on the board.
Oh, that was a good round coming out of that from Attack all round to really try and swing the game back in their favor. They do not want to give any breathing room to their fellow Thai members there. And now let's see how they're going to respond to this. At the very least, there is some money in the bank for MiTH.Attitude to rebuy. And I guess, you know, they're also going to be having, might be important later on, but unfortunately, there is going to be one player here that apparently has disconnected, so the timer is going to be paused here while we wait for the player to try and get back in.
Yeah, PTC has been playing rather modestly in this game, not really going for the operator, and it still have been working out for them quite well, as we can see in terms of score. MiTH still trying to stem the bleeding right now. It's 2-5. If they manage to get themselves maybe 6 or 7 rounds, it's still playable for the side of Ascent. But we have to remember, AAA is one of Ascent is one of AAA's best map, and definitely you will need to have a very convincing first half to even try and stage this hold against one of the strongest teams in the region.
Yeah, I think as you mentioned, PTC, we haven't seen with the operator really favoring to just try and create the space for the rest of his teammates, and really gonna not need the operator just yet, but I think when it switches over to the next half, we're gonna be seeing him make a lot of aggressive pushes out of the A main and the B main side of things.
Yeah, we've seen him quite a bit pushing towards main as the defending side and just catching people off guard outside of B main, so definitely both us as well as MiTH will be looking out for that play, as AAA looks like they want to try towards A again. Seems like they had plenty of success on this side, and Boombarapa will be the lone defender here. He gets one kill towards PTC. That's a good start. He gets the second on towards Wonderfly, even better. Almost gets the third on towards Ginny, but way too much damage already sustained by him, and that's going to be leaving it to a 4 versus 3 situation at the moment, as MiTH will be able to hold on for now. We have Dealer family pushing off aggressively. He might be able to catch off one off guard. He spots the spike as well, so he knows that they can focus right now on the side of A side, as AAA only has 2 members remaining.
But Ctix, he does manage to get the spike again, but again, it's not looking too good. Only 2 players left here. And honestly, really good trade out from Boombarapa, able to take 2 for 1. It's definitely going to be on the cards. Now, there is still going to be a little bit of a challenge here. I think not really thinking they're going to be here, but no, he spots them out. He misses the collateral here, but NewGen still picks them both up anyways. And that is going to be attack all round. Going to be biting the dust. But yeah, I think I was about to say that Boombarapa, you know, being placed on the A side, typically we might see a Cypher play there. The Cypher for MiTH, of course, is going to be stuck in that middle side, and they're going to be a little bit odd. Usually you would see either on A or B, but typically on A, because usually you have your Sova locking on B. But yeah, Boombarapa proving us wrong here that he's going to be able to deliver.
Yeah, getting that first 2 kills as well really stopped the push coming from the side of MiTH, from the side of AAA and NewGen right now. We talked about NewGen. He is one of the outstanding Jet players throughout this entire tournament, and he comes up big once again. He hasn't really struck. He hasn't really been hot throughout in this series so far. Only 3-6 right now, but definitely we are waiting to see him just pop off once he gets this operator in his hand.
Yeah, quite right. So NewGen going to slowly be warming up, and again, we're just pausing the time for now. But Congred has managed to get back in the game, so hopefully we will be getting ready back soon. But yeah, actually NewGen, he did get the collab there, just not enough damage to be able to take him down. But still, the style points for sure, and let's see if we're going to be having more high octane action coming out from MiTH. They seem to be finding their footing and really stemming the tide here from really getting out of control as attack all around. They're going to be, you know, ruining some of the opportunities missed here. Yep,
both teams having guns in this round as well. Round number 9, can MiTH close out the distance between in terms of rounds here? Conga Red will be using the dark covers towards mid. That's going to buy the mid control for the side of AAA, as NewGen is forced to go on a more passive position watching towards B, while AAA, they have the mid control as well as A long, so they will be looking like executing towards A, as that has worked out for them quite a bit. But Boombarapa able to stop them in the last round. Let's see if he's able to repeat that performance in this round.
Oh, and we're seeing a CTX. He did get the Owl drone down by mid-side all the way towards Market. It's actually going to be annoying them just a little bit, but I think with Poo one tap, he did manage to get his camera in a very vital position there at bottom mid, so he's going to be able to see whether this aggressive push is coming out. And I think with the angle, he could be able to see onto Catwalk, so this might enable the rotation later on. New-Gen definitely going to be not in position to help out on A side should the push come, but there is still going to be that presence. The Love family is all the way back in Garden and is going to be watching that very tight angle towards Catwalk.
Yeah, this might be a bait though, as the sound cue, at least the aftershock coming from the side of Ginny has prompted 2 rotations towards the side of A.
30 seconds left.
AAA, they have read them like a book. Hook, line and sinker once again, as we do have PTC playing very aggressively towards A, but in the end, it is just the bait.
Yeah, after the camera got taken out there as well, and bottom mid, it's not going to allow them to have any more information, but look at the Rolling Thunder, not really affecting too much. Poo, one tap is going to be able to take down a CTX straight away. He gets the second there onto PTC, only 3 players left. WannaFly trying to even things up here as he moves up to Market, but look at this, all of his teammates getting taken out here, but he's going to be able to at least trade out with Mushroom. But there's still 3 more players out from MiTH.Attitude, and they're going to be closing the gap to 1.
Yeah, the Rolling Thunder not really effective. That the players were not in the positions that AAA was expecting, and MiTH able to come up big in that round as well, making it pretty clean, only losing Mushroom with the Odin, and he's gonna rebuy it. He doesn't care right now.
Oh yeah, and 2 Odins? Really?
Oh.
Okay, you know, it's like...
This might be a little bit too much.
Well, hey, you know, it's like we'll have to see how they want to distribute this, but I don't think we can't say that there's too many Odins, you know? I mean, we have to average it out across the whole tournament, of course. And now, look at this. We're still going to be having at least some guns coming out here from Attack All Round. They really want to try and wrestle the initiative back away here from MiTH, as if they can string together a number of rounds, which we have seen them do numerous times so far in the tournament, it can really build them a good as getting through this series.
Yep, mid control taken from the side of AAA. Aldon is going to set things up for him as the trap wire able to stall out the Aldon, not really giving that much information. But this is a crossfire you do not want to attempt, because it's going to be an Odin as well as a Vandal. So deadly here. You want that buying some time as he's completely flash through, and he's going to get scanned off there. And CTX gets a kill on towards him as well. Still, the fault line's going to buy a little bit of time, but they are going to push through. AAA wants this B site.
Oh, and now that's going to give opportunity for the Love family to rotate over here, but now with the dark cover, not going to have too much vision. PTC covering from B main already. Mushroom forced him back all the way towards the boathouse, but he's still going to take down WannaFly. He's mowing down PTC as well. Odin plays all around here, as now there's also only going to be a little bit of presence. Mushroom picks up the 3rd here, and now looks like there's only going to be Ginny all the way here in Market. She's all by herself, and the spike here is going to be all the way in the middle of B.
Yeah, it seems like Mushroom really wants to make me eat my words, because he has been making this Odin work over and over again, and a 4K, a quad kill coming from the side of Mushroom gets themselves tied up in terms of rounds. AAA, they have to go on an eco.
Oh yeah, so it looks as though that MiTH.Attitude has broken the camel's back here for the time being, and this is going to start to move in their favor. And I guess anyways, Ascent, of course, I don't want to constantly say this, but yeah, I mean, defenders are able to get garner a good number of rounds usually, so we would expect this, but now they are going to be driving it home. They want to try and finish as they're supposed to. Maybe 7-5 here. Double operators coming out.
Double operators, and one of it will definitely be on New-Gen, as he has been huge, but going up against Pistols, definitely not too afraid of taking these fights on towards him. But remember, these are Sheriffs at a range. They are just one tap on the head. Maybe further on, the damage does drop, but still a very lethal gun from range.
Yeah, but look at the positioning coming out from the MiTH players. I think they are well aware of that. They're holding very long angles here. New-Gen's going to be able to take down WannaFly as not having too much luck, and PTC also going to be smarting here with only just a fraction of HP. Because if they keep enough a distance, it's still going to be two shots here from any of these Sheriffs. Of course, they want to try and deal damage here to MiTH. They're not expecting to win the round, but if they are able to make sure that they can't carry any of the guns to the next round, that will be the aim. But again, there's only going to be 1 round after this before they swap sides.
Yeah, like you said, it's not going to affect their economy too much, and as we do see the push coming in, Dealer family trying to hold on. Is a PTC in the close range, gets the counter, Dealer family. Putep as well as Boomerapa, both getting one apiece. Putep gets the second, the Odin spamming through, and it's just going to be left to one Conga Red to try and survive, but no way he's going to be able to dodge all those leads coming at him, and MiTH will get the lead. With the last round for the half, AAA, they have one buy. Can they make it work? Make it even in the first half?
Oh, that was funny just now with the dark cover there, and you know, one of the attack all-round players hiding in it. Mushroom was like, "Hey, I heard someone called an Odin in the house," you know, so he was gonna oblige accordingly. And yeah, with that, that means MiTH is gonna be taking the lead here in this game for the first time. So they're going to be looking to close this half out strong. Only one round left, but of course, we're going to get a buy here from A3.
Yeah, I think the Odin buy really did throw AAA off guard. The moment that Mushroom started buying the Odin, we do see AAA start to lose out. And once the double Odins came out, once the double operators came out, it seems like AAA slightly flustered by the thought of, you know, pushing towards the side where you have LMG with 100 bullets just spamming right at you.
Yeah, but I love Mushroom's play, moving into the back of B and using the intel to, you know, to offer the threat of the wall bang there. But now look at this, the push coming all the way here into market. They are going to be on B main as well, as they're going to get a number of sidelines. But this is still going to have significant rotations coming out. Epulze is going to get the better of his opposite number. Looks like NewGen is going to follow suit as well. They are going to still continue to push in. The one-way setup by NewGen might be quite effective at stalling them out here. They're going to be by the shed here. But look at this, Mushroom is going to come through the smoke here from spawn. He's going to be able to mow down another two. 7-5 to MiTH at the half.
MiTH has definitely stepped up. The 5 rounds in a row has created a tempo in their favor. Still 7 rounds on the defensive side. Definitely not the worst scoreline. It could be better, but still they managed to climb themselves up from a 5-2 deficit. Definitely very commendable from the side of MiTH. Let's see if AAA's defense is as scary as it sounds.
Oh, indeed. And AAA, they're going to be looking to really bring it to them. We're not actually seeing the kind of pistol round buys that we saw MiTH bring in the earlier match for today, the upper bracket finals, where they just went all light armor. They actually did manage to win the pistol round against Vision Strikers.
Yeah, MiTH, their history with the pistol round has been pretty mixed. They have had several buys where it worked out, but let's see if this will work out. Putep gets scanned out here outside of B main through the recon dart, but mid will be where MiTH will be focusing their presence on, and AAA will give that up.
Yep, so with the numbers advantage here in the middle of the park, that's going to have to be a little bit of caution here for attack all around, as they're going to have to back up a little bit. Jenny, she's watching out here on the market side of things, looking at the push coming, but it's not going to be easy. Jenny still manages to get the kills there onto Boomerapa and Mushroom. Well played.
Yeah, but Classic is pretty lethal close range. PTC able to strike down NewGen, but Putep will get the trade as well. 2 versus 3. MiTH does not have the control over the spike, as Cetix is holding on towards B main, and the Aldrone will get information that they are still hanging out around there. The spike is still left in the open in the market, and AAA can just play it rather slowly.
Yeah, so I'm not even sure if they want to actually go and get the spike, but this is giving time here for the rotation all the way through spawn, and looks like WannaFly is ready there for Epulze. Now Congred is going to be continuing to lock down the zones. Cetix watching here from the B stairs, but really not a whole lot going on, but the shots could still fall here. But looks like Dealer family is going to be able to reduce it down to 2v1, and nope, not going to happen. Cetix takes this away.
Good pistol round from AAA will get themselves the anti-eco round on round number 13. So they're going to get the advantage heading on towards the next round. But MiTH, we might see some magic happen from them. Ginny was huge in holding off this push, and PTC able to drop the spike in a very good position for the side. AAA did manage to win them the round.
Yeah, I think the plays from Ginny was going to be paramount in that bit of success we saw from them. But, of course, we head into the next round. We actually are going to see a couple pistols bought out here by MiTH. Of course, it's going to be a Super Shorty and 1 Sheriff. So not really going to be a huge investment as they are still looking to have the full buy in the next round. But look at this, they're going to bring all guns to bear onto the bottom mid as currently there's still going to be PTC. He's going to have his vision obstructed a little bit here, not going to be able to stop this push coming in here. But look at this, Ginny here from the spawn side of things going to be able to get one. PTC able to get in from the backside, able to get a second. Now look at this, it's going to be dodgy there, but looks like Congrad will be able to push through with the Spectre here and going to be mowing down 3 of them in quick fashion.
AAA managed to win this round rather cleanly, only losing PTC. Not the worst, because PTC probably did not buy guns as usual. He likes to save up on the Antico rounds to buy up the Operator, and here we have it. He only has a Ghost as well as full armor, so he's going to be great in economy. He gets one, he almost got the second, so damage well done there from the side of PTC.
Yeah, good stuff coming out from him and the rest of Attack. But look at this, they're going to be able to upgrade a couple of their guns, so that's going to be a nice spot there. Of course, PTC didn't really invest too much, but now look at this. The Love family is going to be able to get the Operator and not actually going to be going there onto their own Jet player. New Gen going to be opting for something a little bit more conventional, as definitely want to go in there and create the space as the Rifler.
Yeah, they do need New Gen to come up big, especially on these entry kills. Ginny might be able to get the kill on towards Pu1Tab. He walks into the crosshair, but Pu1Tab a little bit too fast for her. CTX will be able to get the revenge done, but still, losing out your breach that early on is going to be very detrimental when you are trying to take the retake on those sites.
Oh, CTX just banged his owl drone into the bars. They're not able to get through. I think he forgot that it's not exactly possible, but he's still going to be able to get the tank there onto Boom Barappa. It's going to delay him from really wanting to lurk around there, but he did give himself away. So now it's going to be up to whether or not that bait is going to be bitten here. But currently it's still 4-4, but 3 players going to be stacked up here on the A side for attack all around. Might be able to repel this attack.
Congaret playing around the one-way smoke, while we do have PTC hiding behind the box on Heaven, as MiTH will try and enter towards the A side. Wonderfly gets scanned out and he gets spammed through the Cyber Cage. Boom Barappa already inside New Gen, getting a kill onto his Congaret, and that's gonna be AAA losing out on this side. 1 member left on their roster still alive, and I don't think this retake will be coming anytime soon.
Oh my goodness, and MiTH, they have come to play for sure on AAA's map, but CTX, he wants to deal damage. He's not going to give that free win away just like that, and he's actually looking to see, can he catch any others, but looks like after that initial one, he's going to count his lucky stars. He's actually just going to be hiding out, but now look at New Jet, he is on the hunt as well. Wants to really try and lock down this last player. CTX has been one of the players to really carry attack all around, but he's not able to get the second kill there. And now that's going to be MiTH really taking the lead once again.
Yep, New Gen knows that if he gets the kill, he's able to hurt the economy of AAA quite a bit. Not being able to carry forward the gun means that, you know, you can't afford the Operator. You can't just drop your Vandal and have enough money for the Operator. So nicely done there from New Gen, able to get the last kill and securing MiTH the lead once again, as AAA, they have enough to full buy this round. As CTX maybe thinking to buy up the Operator for his Jet, but as the timer goes out, I don't think they're gonna go. Their economy is quite in the shambles at the moment.
Yeah, so the Love family was wielding the Operator, so a little bit of a different setup being utilized here by MiTH, so that's going to be a distinctive difference. But PTC is going to be wielding the Operator once again after the first half, going to be a little bit on the sparse side, but now Congrad, he's actually going to be taking that position over here in Garden. We were talking about in the first half, we didn't see Boom Barappa play there, but now we are going to see him getting those one-way smokes. Absolutely detrimental for any attack that really wants to try and push the envelope.
Yeah, definitely. This is one of the riskier pushes you don't want to make when you're pushing up to a short, knowing that there is an Omen right behind the one-way smoke is gonna be very difficult for you to get through. Mushroom still hanging around. The recon about is gonna give him a little bit of information of what is across the one-way, but Congaret just dropped it once again. And it looks like MiTH trying to push through mid, gets the kill on towards Ginny. That's gonna sound the push towards B, as everyone from the side of MiTH will be making that push. PTC gets a kill on towards New Gen. That's gonna slow them down a little bit, as they are rethinking their strategy.
Oh, that was unfortunate timing. The dark cover just expiring at the wrong moment there, and New Gen's going to get punished for that. But I think with that, they did see that the movement was going into market, and you can see that PTC is starting to cover this angle here onto B main, but this is going to be an attack on the A side. Currently, Congrad can't see all that much here in the dark cover, but he is lurking and waiting here for the right moment. They're going to push onto site. Wannafly trades out here. But now this could be Congress' chance to really make an impact. But he's going to get spotted out by Mush2. He's going to get the coverage onto Heaven's side. There is still going to be PTC trying to move in here from Tree.
Yeah, 2 versus 3. This retake possible, but definitely not in the favor of AAA as Acetix. Maybe if he gets the first entry kill, he's able to get things done here, but stalling a lot of time is this fault line as PTC gets 1 kill.
God.
Can he get a close second? No, he gets spammed through this wall from the side of Mushroom as it's down to 2 versus 1. Acetix, can he come up huge here as the recon bot will give the information. He's up on Heaven, hasn't dropped down, and the time is almost running out. He goes down, gets a kill to his dealer family. Can he make this close? The timer is almost running out. He has literally 3 more seconds to get this kill and get the defuse. Mushroom playing fantastically, ring around the rosies. He gets the headshot. Is there enough time? No, there is not. Acetix has to abandon the site, not even going to try and save the operator, as MiTH will get round number 9, barely surviving.
Oh man, well, Mushroom, I mean, he had the chance there to actually make it a real 2v1.
Yeah.
He just had to wait on the near side of Generator, and once Acetix drops down, could make it 2v1, but he was stuck on the other side, and then in the end, he still managed to turn it into a good play, playing ring around the Rosie with the Acetix, and I think it was just the closest of margins there, but yeah, he knows his timing, and he's not going to even try.
Yeah, perfectly done there. From the side of MiTH, taking a 2-round lead, the biggest lead we've seen MiTH take throughout this first map. Of course, AAA probably on for another full buy. The utilities are a little bit scarce, but AAA will have to find some way to make it work.
Oh, and now Acetix going to be able to spawn out. And now that's already going to be giving the game up here, as of course we don't want to see Epulze making too much of an aggressive push on his own, but again, he's just going to be playing on that lurking role for the time being. He does have new gen all the way in tiles, and they could decide how they want to do this currently. The quarterback is going to be Boom Barappa, and he's actually going to be transitioning back. And actually, we've seen quite a bit of patience coming out there from the breach. Of course, it's not really going to be something that you know, they really want to try and push too much. Actually, sorry, the Thila family is on the breach, and yeah, Pu1tap is the Cypher.
Yeah. Here, though, looks like MiTH might have taken a leaf out of AAA's book, prompting a lot of rotations towards the A side, but MiTH, they have their eyes set on towards the B as it is completely abandoned at the moment. Only Ginny, the closest target here. Aftershock completely whiffing because, of course, no one is even in the side. That's going to be a pleasant surprise from the side of MiTH, but they are still playing it very close, making sure to check all the corners before even going for the plant. They have just noticed, all right, B is a present right now. Wrapped up, given from the side of AAA, as AAA will try to go for this retake. They are on an eco.
Oh, yes, and this is going to be very dicey for them. Now, it looks like they are going to still try and open all the avenues as much as possible. Dark cover going to make it difficult here for the retake, but they are still trying to see what they can do. Currently, he's going to obstruct over on B main, but they move in. Acetix actually able to get the opening frag, and now look at this. Hunter's Fury is going to be unleashed here. Able to catch out one of the players, but he's going to be expire pretty soon. One fly is going to take a page out of MiTH's book here and actually moving in here with the Bucky. But look at this. The trades now going to be very even, but there's not a lot of time remaining here. Only one player for MiTH. Still going to be in it. Look at the acrobatics from Acetix. But unfortunately, there's no time left here. But the defuse still going down. No, it's not going to happen. Congred, he's going to get taken out.
1 more second was all they needed. AAA managed to survive through everyone, but in the end, it is going to be MiTH, the first team to reach double digits on the map of Ascent. A map that definitely we have not seen AAA losing out too many rounds.
Yeah, this is really surprising here as attack all around. They have been dealt a serious blow in their aspirations to get that 1-0 lead in this lower bracket final series. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we can't really blame Attack All Around for all being weighted on the A side. It was equal round. They would rather go and bring all guns to bear than really be just disappointed all around. But now look at this. They're all stacked up on the A main side of things. New Gen already going to be popping off here. But look at this super tight angle here being held by PTC. But it can get completely overrun by his opposite number. The right click not connecting here for New Gen.
And Hunter's Fury as well, providing some information as here comes the Neuro Theft. That's going to show everyone from the side of MiTH where their opponent is, as they are going to try and go for this retake. Spike goes down, 4 versus 5. They have the operator on the side of PTC. Butterfly tries to get a couple of kills. The Aftershock not going to connect as 3 players are stuck on this heaven area. Definitely a very difficult retake position to be in.
Yeah, the Idila family using all the utility there in Hell to really try and delay things as much as possible. I'm not even sure if Boom Barappa still has a Paranoia available. This could delay things, but they're all dropping down from Heaven's side here. The C-Takes moving in from Tree. He's going to be able to pick up 2 kills in quick fashion. Now look at him moving up to Generator. This is almost a successful side take here, but they might not be able to have enough time. The defuse is going down at the moment here, but look, he's going to peel him off there, and now WannaFly, he has not much time left, and he's actually going to have to bug out of this. MiTH is able to take this one, and now no time, but I think that's going to be a well-deserved round win there that they're not even going to care. WannaFly not even able to get out with the gun.
Yep, take me with you, says WannaFly, as they are in a very tough scoreline right now. MiTH somehow always draw out these retakes for so long that even though the numbers do not go in their favor, look at this. It was a 4 versus 2, but suddenly just because of how the Epulze plant position coming from the side of MiTH, both playing towards A main, that AAA was not in a good position to go for the defuse without any safety, and MiTH 2 rounds in a row they managed to get the spike to explode, and they are 2 maps away from winning the first map.
Yeah, they'll be looking for more detonations right now. Looks like they're going to be a little bit shaky here. Now, we are going to be seeing a little bit of a spread stack here from MiTH. Not really wanted to dedicate too much here, but Pooh, he's going to be lurking all the way into B main. See whether there's going to be any aggression. Now, I think since we have seen some of the earlier rounds, we've not even seen PTC going for these aggressive pushes. Yeah. I think last round, of course, he had the operator, but yeah, he didn't have a lot of notice or a lot of breathing room, as really the entirety of MiTH really just piling down that A main proved to be decisive.
Yeah, MiTH seems to have been able to study their opponent, you know, throughout their 4 matches that they played together, and have come up with a strategy that really works. Oh, Boom Barappa might just die here. He gets spawned out there by the cyber cam, and that's going to give the Q for Genie to push out. But looks like Genie's going to play a little bit safe. The flashpoint does come through. WannaFly gets a kill under his new gen. That's a great start, and he might get a second. Boom Barappa, though, way too fast for WannaFly, as he's going to get the kill, as the flashpoint will secure the exit on the Omen. Looks like they might just go towards B right about now.
Yeah, they're going to TP out there, and I think with the amount of noise made, they're looking for that rotation, but there's only 30 seconds left. They don't have a lot of time. They actually changed their mind, as they do not have the time to really try and make that happen. And with all this, Ginny is going to be able to notice that no one is moving through mid side, going to already be moving out towards market. The TP already coming here to try and reinforce. The C-Takes, though, is going to be able to take one down. Look at them all trying to push the ledge here. It's not working out. There's only going to be 1 player left on that side. Pooh1Tap going in for the side, but C-Takes is going to be able to get the 3K here. And now really stepping up. This is going to be Pooh1Tap just holding the angle while waiting for time to expire.
Yeah, good hold there coming from both a C-Takes as well as Ginny, just creating so much havoc that they couldn't really go in towards the site and get the plant. MiTH, they dropped the round. They still have 3 more to play before AAA ties it up.
Yeah, so this is starting to be very close yet again. This could be doable for MiTH, but they have to make sure that they can save a little bit this round, and then next round they will be opting to buy a little bit more. Pooh1Tap actually opting to get the Phantom here. I think he's got surplus cash, so he's going to be offering a little bit more of lethality, but don't expect to see them really get too aggressive unless they are going to find maybe 1 or 2 opening picks, or really find them a little bit lopsided on one of the takes.
Yep, I definitely agree here. Going on the eco round, they are just trying to get as much as they can, a plant if they can. If they get a couple of guns off the hands of AAA, that's going to be a little bit bonus. As the Aldrun will scout out Conqueror. That's going to signal the push, but Conqueror, can he hold on? He gets a kill, but he gets traded as well. PTC through the wall gets double, as well as Ginny getting a kill on this Boom Barappa as well. That just leaves only the breach, and he's not going to survive for way too long. Ginny gets the last kill.
Wow, and looks like MiTH here going to get destroyed walking through tree sign of things. So that, again, to be expected. Can't really fault that one there. But yeah, bringing all guns to bear. Good stuff coming out there from Attack all round. But this is going to be a gun round once again. And all's fair and square. But again, there's still going to be 1 ult apiece. I think there has been quite... They've not been able to really stock up and, you know, save it for a rainy day.
Yeah, definitely. They have just been forced to use all these ultimates whenever they can to make an impact, like we did see in a couple of rounds before. The Omen just used the From the Shadows to be in a good position for the retake. C-Takes has the Hunter's Fury, will spam it out just for information. He spots that A long is completely clear, as well as mid. A couple of angles are clear, so they do play around with that information. MiTH though is heavily going towards the mid. Boomer can Conquer hold on towards A short as the rotations are coming in towards mid as well.
And actually, WannaFly is playing a lot of this mid defense as well. Very similar to what we saw from Poo One Tap in the first half. It's going to definitely be the avenue for attack here for MiTH. But this is actually going to be them forcing it back. Currently, they've managed to clear out one of the tripwires. If they get the camera, they can actually opt to go and rotate because they know the gig is up already in terms of the information game. So they could make a decision. But looks like they are going to be having their heart set on pushing through market. But this is actually going to be them backing out. I think they're just trying to draw out the rotations. They're going to be actually be maneuvering. They just have to be careful that Congrad doesn't come out and go for the peak from that A short.
Yep. Still, they are it looks like they are still trying to go for the B though, despite getting all that information. They do have the Rolling Thunder, which is huge for this side take, and I believe that they will try and use it. CTX, can he come out huge? No, he cannot. NewGen will get a kill, and here comes the Rolling Thunder. Completely whiffs as they're gonna try and enter the side without it. Gets spotted out there. Ginny, can he hold on? Yes, she can. Gets the first kill onto his Boombarappa, and the time is slowly running out. The spike is not down yet as Ginny, as well as WannaFly, all getting kills. PTC gets a kill onto his dealer family, and is down to Mushroom to try and hold on. Out of bullets, PTC will get the easiest kill of his life as he clears off the site, and AAA will reach double digits of their own.
Great defense coming out from attack all around. Ginny in the back of site proving to be absolutely decisive. The rotation coming out fast enough, and you know, if the CTX didn't push out from B main to get that information, well, he did get insta-give pretty much by NewGen. That was going to be vital, buying few seconds for the rotation to come in.
Yeah, he was definitely playing the role of a budget recon dart there on the jet. So despite dying there, like you said, the information was all that mattered, and that helped AAA get the rotations in time. MiTH going back to the drawing board. Another eco round, only one Spectre, a couple of Sheriffs. Hopefully they are hopeful to try and maybe get the spike down, maybe get a hit shot or two. But other than that, they're not going to be too whiffed about losing this round.
Yeah, quite likely we are going to be seeing another tight game, and man, what a series that we have already here in the losers bracket final between MiTH.Attitude and of course Attack All Round. So looks like they're going to be hedging their bets. Of course, there's going to be the Owl Drone intel, but looks like Ginny with the right shot's going to land there from glass, moving all the way back here as the really doesn't want to get outnumbered here in this fight. Boombarappa moving around Garden, trying to get to the bottom of A-ramps, but look at the tight angle here by CTX. He's actually going to get spotted out. So there's not going to be too much of a surprise here for them, but now they are all trapped here. Look at all the angles being set up here by Attack All Round. They are living up to their name at the moment here. Congrad could push in for a tree as well, but look at them. They're all trying to hedge their bets and utilizing at least the cyber cages, but look at this. The CDX going to pick up all of them. Ginny from top of ramps here going to also contribute, getting the third kill on the round as well. My goodness, as they're going to get chewed up big time.
Yeah, that pushing and prodding from all angles coming from the side of Attack All Around really got MiTH in a tight rush. They were just stuck towards the garden area and they couldn't get out just because it seems like Attack All Around was actually attacking from all around, all the angles. CTX as well as Ginny comes out huge on this hole, and both of them together got the entire ace. And that leaves them tied out. Round 23 will be a very crucial round because it gives you the cushion of being on a match point.
And no operator at all here from Attack All Round, really favoring this very fluid style here. Even PTC, the one carry player for Attack All Round that we've seen already wielding the operator with great aggression. They are playing very differently now versus MiTH.Attitude. MiTH.Attitude has been known to really cater for their opponents and really try different things. We're already seeing that coming from Attack All Round as they take a page out of their book.
Yep, AAA. They are trying to hold on towards this B side now as the Owl Drone scouts out so much information. Spots 4, no Hunter's Fury to really abuse it, but they do have the Rolling Thunder to try and slow things down. MiTH already has 3 ultimates of their own. Here comes the Rolling Thunder, and there's going to be the Lurk or the Flash. No, there's no Lurk. PTC gets a kill onto his NewGen, so that's going to give the numbers advantage towards the side of AAA as PTC is heading towards the side of A. Hunter's Fury trying to clear out the B side. Is going to connect. Is he going to aim for the back of side? No, he's not going to. And that might give MiTH a false sense of security that there might have been a lot of rotations from the side of AAA.
Yeah, we can already see that PTC and Congrad moving over to A. WannaFly also trying to assist them with the non-existent enemy, but look at this. They're going to be moving in here through the pizza side of things. They are going to find out now after the tripwires going to be taken down, but with the dark cover going to be in place there, not really going to be able to watch the angle here into market, but they are just going to be saving. They want to save this up for the final round of regulation.
Definitely a very painful save to have. You have 4 people left alive, but just the time is not working in your favor. MiTH, they definitely did not expect to be held up in B main so long, and then towards mid as well. The Cyber Cage definitely slowed them down quite a bit, and AAA will get themselves onto match point first, as MiTH is looking to make this turn into overtime.
Oh, this reverse sequence of events here. 5 round wins in a row, and AAA here are going to be thanking their lucky stars. They managed to really get back into this game. MiTH.Attitude, they're going to feel like they had wasted a couple of opportunities there in terms of their gun rounds to really take this. But so far, I think, you know, some of those fights, they've been very decisively in favor of Attack All Around. And now they just have one more to be able to deliver this 1-0 lead in the series.
DC though, on this side might be overcome there, as MiTH have used a couple of utilities, try to flush her out of the aggressive angle, and now they have control over a main. Aftershock used to clear off a couple of angles, but they are not actually in the site yet. PTC walking around with the Vandal, and they're trying to hold on. Oh, the ultimate from Boombarapa trying to gather information, and they're going to go in, but Congored, oh, that's a spike down! What a mistake coming from the side. Boombarapa, Congored gets a second as well. Almost get killed off there by the Blade Storm, but in the end, it's going to be PTC falling. Putap 3 versus 4. The retake scenario is on from the side of AAA. This is for match point. This is for overtime. Can they hold on?
Oh, this is going to be difficult for them. They are not having the numbers advantage here, but look at all the intel that's now being gathered here. Congored, though, is going to be able to surprise Poo One Tap. There's 3 players coming here from Tree. Look at this. Acidix is now bringing his own Odin out for his best Sinatra impersonation, but looks like he's still going to mow them down. Looks like the Love Family New Gen both are going to die, and he's going to be able to get the defuse. Attack All Around will be taking this first map here of our lower bracket finals.
Definitely a close call from the side of AAA. They never expected MiTH to come out swinging on the second half, and that's where they started to lose a little bit of their footing, lose their advantage, especially the round lead. But in the end, the more experienced team was able to hold on to the lead. AAA barely inches across the finish line, and they will take a cent for themselves. Not a scoreline we imagined or even thought that MiTH was able to force AAA on, because this was one of AAA's best maps. But in the end, MiTH showed us that they are not here to play around.
Oh, indeed. And I think, you know, when we consider how close they came here to really stealing away there from Attack All Around, they're going to feel a little bit hard done by. But at the same time, going to still be able to draw quite a bit of heart from that performance, as really they gave them a run for their money. I think they managed to really get in the heads of Attack All Around and come up with the perfect strategies. And a lot of the time it just looked as though the Attack All Around, when they were on the defensive side and they were losing those few rounds, they were completely out of position. No, they managed to get in the heads and really figure out where they were going to be, and taking advantage of that. We might have seen some Rolling Thunders not hitting anything, but for the most part, that's because you know, that was just a stopgap, just in case they were wrong.
Yeah, definitely. Those well-read movements coming from both of these teams, not just MiTH, not just AAA. Both of these teams have made fantastic reads on the opponent just by baiting out utility, and made these games so close. Of course, in the end, it was down to Acidix with his huge plays, Congored with a nice triple kill on the last round as well. Ginny, as well as Wanna Fly, already came up big in a couple of those rounds, and it came down to all these huge individual plays to inch them over the mark. And it shows that, you know, MiTH, they are no slouches. They are definitely here to compete, and they have forced AAA to be at their 100%.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, I think they really pushed them all the way here. Very different from the 13-4 scoreline in favor of Attack All Around in the group stages, so really good to them. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's only our first map of this series. And, you know, looking at how close this game was, I think we could definitely be going the distance. But, of course, we will be going to buy for our second map. That is going to be MiTH's pick. But before that, we will take a short break here while we toss it back to our analyst panel. They're going to break down this game and also give us a little bit of insight as to what's going to be happening in map number 2. So, for the time being, that's it for us. I'm Play the J. He's Zero. Thank you so much for watching.
See you later.